Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and here I am with a new Storytime video. I'm sorry I wasn't very active, but just school stuff, and I have a part-time job also, and it was just hard to find the time. But if you like my art and you want to see more, I leave links to my TikTok account and my Instagram account in the description down below, and I am much more active there. Okay, but anyway, here's a short time lapse of Anya. She's super cute, so I just had to draw her, and I really do hope that you will like my drawing. And in the background, I will tell you about my date. I think it was my worst date ever. It was a few years ago, I think, but I still remember it. And I still remember it very well because it was that terrible. Even though it happened about 7 years ago, because I'm right now in a long-time relationship with my boyfriend, and we are together for 6 years. For 6 years, so it's a long time, I think. But the date that I want to tell you about, oh gosh, how do I start? Okay, so the story took place in my family town. It's a small town in Poland, and once a year we had this big competition for runners, I may say. So basically you have to run and get through difficult obstacles. You have to swim, you have to climb things, throw things, you have to lift weights, and yeah, you basically get dirty during that, very tired, and you have to be strong and also very good at running. So I wasn't the one who took part in this. I basically mostly spent time at home drawing and singing, and sometimes I go to acting classes and so on, but I don't really I'm not very sporty person, I may say, besides riding a bike. But anyway, so I was there because my best friend at that time was very interested at this kind of competitions, and right now even she works as a personal trainer. So yeah, so I was there to kind of support her. Oh, and also I think 16, almost 17, 16 going on 17, and I was there also with my other friend because there was like three of us that were kind of best friends forever in high school, and we just wanted to support, and I will change her name for Jenny. We wanted to support Jenny. So me, my name is Claudia, and my other friend, let's call her Alice. So Alice and I were about to support Jenny on this competition. So we were there. It was kind of fun. Also during the time while you were waiting for the runners to finish the run, you could eat something and you could kind of walk to some places where they were running, so you can look at them. You don't have to only wait for them to finish, but you could see them trying to deal with those obstacles. So that's what we were doing, and I've noticed that there was this one guy, and he was kind of cute and very athletic and handsome. So I was looking at him, and then when the whole round, when they were done with with all of the competitions, he was, I think, second. Yeah, I think he had a second place. My friend Jenny, she was, okay, so that's, I don't really remember because she was kind of far away because it was her first time, but still she managed to do very well, and she was very strong, and I was very proud of her. Okay, but after the whole run, We all went together to. I mean, we still were at the place, but we went to eat something. Uh, I think it was just like a barbecue thing. So we were eating, and this guy that I liked, that I saw and I liked, came to us and started to sort of flirt with me. So I was very excited, and I was also kind of flirty but shy, I say. And he told me that, hey, can I ask your number and I will call you tomorrow morning and I want to ask you for a date and so on. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, and I couldn't sleep. I was so like, oh my gosh, I will go on a real date, because like for the first time on a real date. Before that, I had a crush and maybe like a boyfriend, but not really. I mean, it's complicated, but anyway. So I was waiting, but he didn't call me in the morning, and I thought, okay, maybe he forgot about me, or he just asked me for a number and now he doesn't want to date me, go on a date with me. I was wrong. I mean, he called me in the evening, and he told me that he's sorry, but he couldn't call in the morning, and so on and so on. I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I was just very, very nervous. And he asked me on this date. So he told me that he will pick me up tomorrow after school and he would take me someplace nice. And okay, so I agreed, and after school he was on time, and he was driving, but we were going to, like, I don't know how to call it in English, like a forest, but not really a forest. I have to Google it, wait. Okay, so I think I can call it that we are going on a hike through the forest, like many people goes there, and you cannot go like everywhere. There's like only certain places that you can go, and there's lots of people, so I wasn't very scared that I will be alone with him in the forest, because there's like lots of people there, especially during these hours, and it was very close to summer, so it was perfect time for it. Okay, so while we were driving there, the red flags started to show up. First thing, he asked me like, hey, are you 16, 17? I was like, hi, yeah, I'm 16, almost 17. He was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm a little bit older, but don't be scared, only a little bit. And I was like, okay, how old are you? I really thought that he's like nothing more than 19, and he told me, well, I'm 25. And I thought, he's a little too old, but it will be hard to go back now. And well, it will be so cool to date an older guy. I was stupid. But anyway, and then more red flags started to show up, because he was like, and there's one more thing I have to tell you, but don't freak out. It's really cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, is he like a serial killer? And he told me, hey, I have a son, and he's 7. and, and I thought, oh, okay, yeah, you should meet him one day. Okay. And at that point, I wanted to kind of run, but because it was like just too much. He was way older, and he had a son. He might have like some sort of relationship with the woman that is mother of his child, and it was just too much. And I was 16, but I had not much choice but to go with him, because I was already far away from home and in a car. And yes, I was also very stupid to be alone in a car with a boy I just met, and that was much older than me, and do not do that. But I mean, it already happened, so I'll tell you about it. Okay, so we finally get there to to the hiking spot, whatever. So we finally get there, and I was deeply uncomfortable because I thought, okay, it might be not safe. He's much older. I have to be careful. He had a child. Oh gosh, what's going on? I want to go home. But well, he was very sweet and cute, and I sort of have like some butterflies in a moment. Then when there weren't much people, he kissed me gently and he was cute, but I still felt quite uncomfortable. And then he started to be very touchy, too touchy, even though there were people around, and I was trying to like move away from him because I wasn't comfortable with that. I was like, hey, slow down, I don't like this, but he kept on doing that anyway. And then he told me something that made me never ever meet him again. So basically, we were on one date, and he told me, hey, how long do I have to wait before we do the adult stuff? Because I don't know if I can say this word on my channel. Because he was like, I won't wait longer than a week. So you have like a week to decide, because I want to do it. So I told him, let me think about it. And it's getting late. Can you please take me home? And I know that possibly I should have called someone, and I should have without him, but I thought that it would be more safe to like play along and go back home while telling him we can meet tomorrow again, because it was far away from home, and it was getting late, and it wasn't possible really to go back by a bus, and I was scared that he would leave me there alone. And I was actually also very young, and I don't know why I didn't thought to just call my father or someone to take me from there. But also I would have to wait for them when it was getting darker by myself. So yeah, I mean, there were some people, as I told you, but when it was getting late, there was less and less people, and still it wouldn't be safe, but also it wouldn't be very safe to go back with him. But I thought that's just like the best option. Oh, and obviously the reason why I didn't like yell at him, or why I didn't tell him like, hey, what the frick are you talking about with me when he asked me that question, was because I was scared that if I say no, that he might hurt me. But while he's still thinking like, yeah, I might say yes, that he will wait. I just had the feeling that he might do something to me if I like say no. All right, so everything ended up well. I mean, he drove me home, and then I must say, broke up with him. I just told him like I don't want to see him during the text message, because I was scared. And then he was trying to call me for days, and he was even waiting for me next to my block of flats. But my father was like, hey, bro, get out of here. And that can be very scary, so he stopped eventually. So it's like a happy ending, but it could be different. So really try to be careful out there. And I know we shouldn't be scared, because guys should know better, but unfortunately many of them don't. Even though there's like lots of sweet guys there, there's also enough bad ones that we are scared. So yeah, don't be as stupid as I was, and meet with a guy in public first without driving away with him. Because I was lucky, but not everyone can be. So yeah. So the story has it has a good ending, but with like a sad tone to it. So yeah, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. And if you like this video and if you like my art, please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment, so it will motivate me to post more often. Yeah, so thank you so much and see you next time. Bye!